Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm Kel McDonald. I make comics you can read at kelmcdonald.com.
And I'm Grace. I make commentary across the internet under the name Bonecrusher Jank.
Grace, we got an evil tower to massacre.
Okay. Let's see how this plays out.
Durge is very good at talking, but Durge is also good at murder.
They're both really important life skills, so respect.
And I usually hit record outside of Twitch because, that way if the stream is interrupted, the video won't be interrupted on, my YouTube recording.
Mole can be cranky and mean, but she looks after us. So
Such
stock up,
shiny
all right?
armor.
Because you need all the help you can get to bring her home. Pleasure doing business with you.
I wonder just how much of the game you have spent bartering with children.
Well, it's really just that one child.
We don't know when the next blow might land.
The other...
There's one child that's grasped the barter system.
Yeah. Respect the hustle. We respect the grind.
I mean, that's a Girl Scout badge right there. Honestly.
Take care now.
At the very least.
So we're gonna start with the top floor, and then slowly
Okay.
murder everyone on the way down, because the merchants are at the bottom floor.
Nowhere's safe from this damned absolute. If you need something sharp, I have a few
So
things
it's going to be kind of
left.
the opposite, both morally and philosophically, of started from the bottom, now we hear.
Yeah.
Starting from the top, we'll work our way down.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
It's trickle down murder.
Yeah, fair. Murder economics,
Yeah,
yes. Very important.
Trickle down murdernomics.
I mean, that's basically just trickle down economics.
Yeah.
Rest in piss, Reagan. Rest in piss.
Hi, Steph. Steph, we're gonna do the...
Yeah!
We're going... This episode, we will, interact with, Durge's other best skill besides talking, which is murder.
Oh, I would say that being able to climb a bunch of stuff and run around for long periods of time is a pretty good skill that we really underplay in just about every video game. Or underappreciate, you know?
Jumping. Jumping is a great skill. How are his vertical leaps?
Jump. We've got from Steph in the chat, rest in piss Reagan is the first thing I heard in the stream.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'd say it again.
Steph, how is the stream for you?
Hard to believe that such formidable warriors could have fallen. And to whom?
Like in terms of content or
Well,
quality?
it's on my little back end Twitch dashboard for modding, moderating stuff. It's a little choppy, so if that's just me, that's fine. I was wondering if it's choppy for Steph. It's a little laggy.
It do happen.
So
A
this...
house like this would only be merited in the most prosperous of settlements. This was once a thriving trade route.
Should it be any wonder? The Chianthar's waters carry merchant vessels from as far east as Burdusk. And they wouldn't have brought just trade goods, but song, dance, and custom. Riches of the mind and
God.
the spirit.
Karlak is looking an actual
So much
dish
was
in
lost
that
in
little
the
toga
darkness
getup,
fell.
though.
Yeah. I was just letting Will and Gale talk about history and trade.
Important stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna pause, and I'm gonna see if I can restart my router.
Reroute the router.
So I'm gonna cut out for a bit, Grace.
Alright. I'll be here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear ya.
Okay. Okay, so the stream should be back on now. I'm just gonna refresh. Steph, let us know when you can hear us again. Yeah, just waiting for Steph to confirm that we're back. All right, cool.
Steph can hear the stream again. Yay!
All right. Sometimes my router just needs to be reset.
As do we all.
So because they're talking about bullshit again, I'm gonna see if I can get Astarion to make dumb jokes in the bar.
I mean, we gotta. If that's ever a possibility, we have to work towards those. Steph is correct in the chat. It must feel so good to be an electronic and be reset.
So So that's a toll house.
They have cookies at the toll house.
No, they just had that lady made of gold that we fought.
Less fun.
They did have talking skeletons, though.
No, that is a plus.
Here, Thorn Mausoleum. South, Central Square.
It's the House of Healing.
The House of Healing. Are we gonna see Elrond there?
No, that's where the evil doctor was.
Being an electronic and being reset must feel amazing, but I still like the idea of being taken apart and cleaned up and then put back together. Were I an electronic, that would be something I would live for.
Enough to make me thirsty, even. I've always preferred wine to whiskey and ale, but I certainly wouldn't turn away a full flagon right about now.
After the Shadow Curse, I became overly fond of honey mead and melancholy evenings by myself. Now I rarely imbibe. Only on the most special of occasions.
Aw,
I
Hallison's
say we put an end to
staying
your
sober.
dry spell. Once Ketheric falls, the first round's on
For
me.
you, buddy. That's no lean feat.
He drank too much when he was sad about the curse. And now he don't drink. Okay, Karlak, Astarion. I mean, not Karlak, Lae'zel, Astarion.
Huh. A brewery. Why does Wreathwind Ale ring a bell?
It's known to be quite the tipple. A cask or two still exists. If you know the right ale keep.
You must have good taste. Not me. Can't afford it.
Oh, a common misconception. Even the simplest of flavors are elevated by the choice to appreciate them. Don't deny yourself such pleasures.
I like that everyone's just comparing their booze stories.
I mean, it can be a truly great equalizer.
Just trying to trigger everybody talking about stuff.
Might be a strange question to ask, but just how many tavern-based maps does this game have? Because this definitely isn't the first.
No, it is. Well, so
Really?
Last Light Inn is
I
an
thought-
inn, not a tavern.
Ah.
Dear. Not
Here we
really
go.
my drink, you know.
I know, Astarion. You prefer blood.
Well, yes. It was a joke.
I know that too. It just wasn't funny.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Alright. Off to Moonrise to do some murders.
Moonrise, more like murder rise. Oh.
Ooh. Minthara and Halison, you are not allowed to join us. I am sorry.
What to do?
You can't sit with us on this quest.
It's because they can't pass for true souls.
Real judgmental, isn't it?
Remember, Minthara is supposed to be in jail.
Oh, yeah. You know, one of the fun things about any long-running D&D campaign is a good chunk of you probably should be in jail. Otherwise, you're not playing the game right.
You think you hear a whisper, but perhaps it was just wind drafting through a dull and empty thing.
Now, I know might doesn't necessarily
I have
denote
my
size,
duties,
but
true
anytime I
soul.
see something
sure
might in it, I'm
disciples
like,
well
oh, they
has
should be a
given
tiny
yours.
version of whatever they are, right? Or like bat mite, but in this case, a skeleton.
Skeleton might.
Yes, exactly. Undead bat mite.
Alright, we're closing the door.
Assume nothing. Repositioning.
Sharp as ever.
Who has thunder things?
Soldier.
Everyone get away from Will. Starian, I want you right here.
My faith protects me.
Shadowheart does not have any thunder thingies.
She doesn't have thunder thingies, but she has under
try
thingies,
this
I'm
way.
sure. But those are less useful in this context.
Okay.
A hero at heart.
So I'm pretty sure we need thunder damage. Which Will does not have. But Gale does.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Good for you, Gale.
You murdered someone in view of a guard. Perhaps unsurprisingly, you're under arrest.
Up in the chat going, look at Gale being useful. Take that, Mistra. Yeah, good for you, Gale. Pat yourself on the back, little buddy.
Swift and lethal.
Ooh. Lizelle has a thing called Soul Breaker.
That's fun.
But I'm gonna do disarming attack. I love that she's almost dead and it hasn't even been her turn yet.
Sometimes that's how your luck goes.
Yeah. Karlach knows what's up.
Yeah.
Let's spill some blood. Over here.
Let's go.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Hey, she has a brain worm. Oh, she has tea.
Ooh.
Steph, it's time for your favorite screen. The brainworm screen.
Oh my god. Here it is.
We're gonna get so many brainworms.
Look at that brain map.
Perilous strike.
Worms and tea. Worms and tea. Tea for worms. Worms for tea.
Let's go with
Careful,
Astarion. Psionic overload. Ability drain. Here we go. Brainworms for Astarion.
And a worm for you. And a worm for you.
We'll have more worms later. There's a lot of people with worms in their head in this tower. We're about to be full of worms.
Always room for more.
Lots of worms for all the good little boys and girls and non-binary entities.
Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Wherever he's gone is a mystery. Needs someone to investigate chambers. No doubt he's rigged the thing to high hell. Perhaps hobgoblins? Well, we already stole everything from his chamber. Hey, look at these nice people playing cards.
Seen the view out west
wholesome.
from the terrace? All those beasts camped under one banner. That's the Absolute's power. The General's power.
Hey, Trousseau. What's the word? Armies gathered outside. The general giving us marching orders.
Keep this to yourself, but the general's advisor is missing.
The necromancer. The general won't leave one of his own behind.
Just
He
a
might
general
be the
warning
Absolute's
there.
chosen now, but he's still a soldier at heart.
Well, that's a very interesting thing to say.
Keep your distance, darling.
Astarion, what if you shot this guy?
Let's just do it to see what happens.
You were witnessed assaulting someone.
You know, for
You're headed
argument's
for the
sake.
cells.
Oh, this little lady thinks she's gonna get away.
Close ranks.
I think she thought wrong. Yeah, Karlach going into battle stance in the tiny mini dress.
Thank you, Astarion.
Be quick.
You done good, buddy. You done good.
You're the best at murder. No parasites in these corpses, but we will steal their weapons and their beer.
It is us who will be the parasite of these corpses.
Missive from Ketherick. Gortash, the tone of your recent letter is inappropriate. You may follow the Lord of Tyranny, but I do not answer to him or you. This isn't the fault of any of the chosen that the artifact is gone astray. Unforeseen events occurred, as they always do. I acknowledge your planning mastery and brilliance of mind, but you lack the depth of experience that brings patience and composure. The artifact will be found, our enemies will be thwarted, we will prevail. Now show us that you are reliable as well as brilliant. Ooh, trouble in
That was
paradise.
quite the dressing down there. Yeah.
J.K. Simmons is not happy with his business partner, who is voiced by Jason Isaacs.
You know what? I love that. The two of them as a duo, just audibly.
Oh, they're a trio. There's the third. She's just not voiced by a famous person, unfortunately.
No. Can't all be famous voiceover artists, okay?
We got everything here.
What now?
I need you to unlock this door.
Hardly a challenge.
It's a very hard door. Don't get discouraged. We have 44 inspiration for you.
You're gonna need some real inspiration to open this door. What does door-based inspiration look like, you think?
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
We got inspiration, never liked the stairs. Do we have talk? We do have talk with animals on. Cool. So, we're gonna, talk to Ketherick's cute little bone dog.
Stand, soldier. These
Oh,
are the
dog.
general's private quarters. Wait. Something in
Oh,
your
it's a little
scent
bone dog.
is familiar.
Hey, little guy.
Alright. Are we going to persuade the dog, or are we going to perform a salute? Stay still, let her smell you. Show her Scratch's ball.
Playing fetch with a bone dog.
What do you want to do? Do we want to let her sniff us? Show her Scratch's ball?
Yeah, sniffing sniffing is probably the sensible one. I just really like the idea of getting to play with the bone dog.
I do not know your face, but your scent. Selûnite magic. It used to fill these halls back when I was flesh. Since my master brought me back, this place smells wrong. His family is gone, replaced by bootlickers and beasts. You are neither. So tell me true. What is your purpose here?
Serve Kefric as loyally as you do. I want to stop, your master's beyond saving. I'm here to end it, to make sure your master dies. I'm gonna slide to the dog.
Are you allowed to do that? Are you just allowed to lie to dogs?
Yes.
Oh my god. What lows are they having to sink to?
Death itself cannot release you from that duty. Now be about your business, whatever it
You
is.
successfully lied to a dog.
My scent seems to trigger a memory in you. What is it?
Not your scent. Selûnite magic on your skin. The general once smelled that way, when his daughter still lived. I died the same night she did, my master says, trying to protect her. I do not remember, but he brought me back. I will not fail him again.
This dog deserves better.
Yeah. Well, dog, now we're gonna steal all of Kethric's stuff.
Can we take the dog with us on the way out?
We can't. But, I did bring up that, oh, we have a note from Gortash. This is the response to the shitty letter.
Okay.
General, given what we know from my research about the Gith artifact, I cannot emphasize enough how critical it is it be recovered. The power that artifact contains can boost our efforts to unforeseen levels, but if it falls into the hands of the enemy of wit and persistence, it could bring down all of our plans and schemes. The body of our hand-picked captain for the artifact raid wasn't found in the wreck of the Nautiloid. I'm not at all easy in mind about that fact. Find the artifact, employ rigorous means, do not fail. So this is what the other letter was responding to.
Okay.
So the dog said that we smell like the magic that Kethric's daughter had.
Okay.
And that is why we went to talk to...
You smell like daughter magic.
That is why we went to talk to Isabel before we came to talk to the dog.
Something over there.
Are we sure we can't play with the dog a little bit?
Let's see.
Yes, soldier.
Would it be alright if I gave you a scratch?
You'd be the first of the general's soldiers brave enough to try.
Scratch that dog! Scratch that dog! Oh.
Petting all the dogs.
All right, that's enough.
Yeah.
Our body disappeared.
That's how powerful the petting of the dog was.
Elder Brain Domination. Confidential Dictate, Scribe of Yanis by Gethric Thorn. Young Gortash's plan to enslave the Illithid Elder Brain and to make it our marionette under the control of the Crown of Karthus has proceeded almost without flaw, bearing the slight delay with our ballast allies, sorting out their leadership conflict. The weak point must surely be sharing other netherstones. It was necessary to secure my engagement and that of the murder cult, but eventually it is certain to fracture our fragile alliance. Clearly, all three Neverstones must be controlled by a single leader, by me, me by preference, but not until all the stakeholders have made their essential contributions. Gortash fears that, energized by the dark energies of the crown, the brain we now call the Absolute will eventually metamorphose into something new and more difficult to control. If he is right, the need to invest the power of the Netherstones in a single wielder is urgent, even more so than in that Enver Gortash, at least, must be thinking the same way. So, we have learned things about their plan. They have an elder brain.
Can't keep me out.
We've learned that the combination of the words brain and marionette never leads to anything good.
Letter to Ketherick. And a cool cape.
Ooh.
My darling husband, I know my time is drawing near. I don't want to leave you. I don't want you to leave our little girl, but I'm not writing to lament our lot. It's ours and no others. Though the city of judgment is dark, I know Our Lady's light will find me even there. I will see her shining spires and walk the silver gardens we've both dreamt of. I go to my reward and leave quite a task to you yet, my heart. Saloon's light shines bright in our little one. She will need a guide to keep her on path. I have no doubt that she will keep you on yours. It is the same path, Our Lady's path, and one day I know it will bring you both back to me. Only not too soon, I hope. I won't say goodbye, there is no loss, only temporary separation. How I love you. Loved, Melodia. Forever, Melodia.
A letter from Ketherick's wife. Sounds like she loved him very much.
We're stealing this painting.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a bleak letter to find.
Also, he gave up on Saluna, so they're not going to be reunited in the afterlife.
No, no.
Open up.
This whole all of us sticking to the same religion plan was for naught.
Dictated to Scribe Giannis by General Ketherick. Sweeping up individual drow renegades is not giving us the cadre of Loth-trained veterans I want for our staff and officer corps. We must be more ambitious. Agent Zervril True Soul 1113 will be commanded to infiltrate Mesobrandon itself, ideally Housebrand. That is Minthara's house. Ostensibly to proselytize on behalf of the Divine Absolute. I think Liver will be convinced of this role. This intrusion will excite outrage amongst the Brannon matrons, who can be counted upon to send a war band to exterminate whoever is so rash as to promote anti-Loth apostasy in their home. Ivor will have left a clear trail back here to Moonrise, where the warband will find not a circle of ragtag heretics, but an army in the making. I will parley with the drow leader, but as we negotiate, her warband will be ambushed, and every drow warrior we capture will be tadpoled. This accomplished, the warband leader will meet the same fate, and thus we will acquire our cadre of hardened Underdark warriors. And all it will cost us is the life of the loyal Agent Zerver. But he is, truth be told, a tedious enthusiast, and I will not miss him. So that's how they got Minthara.
Okay. Holy shit. Wow.
We're learning about all the evil plans.
Yeah, there's plans upon plans here. Gosh.
Pile of bones. Most of the
How many
text
more plans
has
will we
been scoured away by time, but remains appears to be some form of ritual incantation. Your white ribs, the pillar, your bleached skull, the dome, Take the apostate's final form, the cathedral wrought with blessed bone. I am gonna give that to Gale
You
to
have my
read.
attention.
No specific reason. It just seems like something he'd dig.
More I think he'll pass the religion check so we
Yeah.
can find out what that is.
Just like the idea of you handing him a poem with an important meaning and him being just like, yep, that's a poem.
Let's get on with it.
And he failed, so now we're gonna have Shadowheart try.
He went in for an English degree. It didn't go well, though.
A ritual. Doesn't seem related to Shah or Seluna. What's Ketherick been up to?
Well, he
Let's get
does
going.
have a lot of necromancers around, so... Unsent letter. Balthazar, I thank you for returning what is mine, and have no doubt all will be well once the war is won. After that, I believe our business will concluded. A different life, a better life awaits.
Might be useful.
That the dog's just letting us steal everything.
Let's see what this does.
That dog is chill. This dog is chill, but not a very good guard dog if it's letting us steal all this stuff.
Well, in his defense, he doesn't have any eyes.
So I guess you could say he's running kind of a bare bones operation here.
Yes. Hey, it's a room that doesn't get used anymore. More paintings that we can steal.
Hell yeah. We are a great art thief, honestly.
That's not what it seems. I see you, shapeshifter.
Cry about it.
Go for the throat. Spill some blood.
Stained letter. My darling daughter, when you were a little girl, I would often watch you play with your dolls and your cousins, and a picture of myself, of amorous opaque, silver shield surrounding you, protecting you. I knew somehow deep within myself that no harm could ever befall you, because I would not let it. Though the healers say I may
I
pass...
should unwind in camp.
into the Judgment City soon. I know this, darling daughter. I am always with you. I am always with you. The Moon Maiden would never allow you to bear the burden you cannot carry. I love you forever. A love that is no death, Mama.
More for me. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oh, hey, a throne.
Thanks. Now you get to take turns with everyone getting a photo op on the throne for fun.
What path lies before me?
That's a stone bloody wall.
We have to wait for everyone to come down before we go back up. Is that everybody? Yep. Alright, everyone's here. We're ready for more murder.
When are we not ready for
This
murder?
is a restricted area. Time to
In this game,
explain
I mean.
yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
Try to convince them you belong here. Deception. Why are you looking at that? I live here. Persuasion. Oof. Best at talking. We totally belong here.
Congratulations, you've convinced them to give you access. Now what?
Well, now...
No one back home will ever believe this.
What's this plaque say?
Melodia Thorn, loving mother, beloved wife. Her light will never be forgotten.
gotta always
Lost
kill the
in
eyeball
thought.
first.
An adventure awaits.
Not trusting and taking care of the floating eye is just generally a good idea. In game and out.
You murdered someone in view of a guard. Perhaps unsurprisingly, you're under arrest.
I love the narrator being like, you murdered someone in front of a guard.
That's not legal, you know that, right?
A better position.
You committed a murder. That is frowned upon.
Yeah, what did you think was gonna happen? You murdered somebody.
You committed a murder. A murder.
My path be true.
Look at all the fun things we are stealing.
All these parting gifts we keep finding.
Maybe I need more
Here's
pockets.
another painting. I think this is Balthazar's
I'll
room.
give it a shot.
Yes. And then that's Kethric's room, I believe. Yep. Okay, time to kill some skeletons.
Wouldn't it be great if one of the wardrobes you opened just had like a fawn jump out and be like, oh, thank God you're here. I have been stuck in that wardrobe for so long.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Did a crime in front of a guard again.
Under their noses.
I've missed this.
Oh, the skeleton didn't die. I was thinking if we killed the necromancer, the skeletons might die shortly after.
Yeah.
Well, we killed them pretty quick anyway, so.
Victory awaits. This is your end.
Kapow. We did it.
Hoorah.
Now come we in reverence before the Absolute and her true souls, rejoicing in the three glories of belonging and reveling in whatever that word is, for deeds dully done in the Absolute's name. Glory the first for our purpose, filling us with determination to bring all mortals the joy of reverence of the Absolute. Glory in the second of our obedience, the bliss of knowing that we exalt ourselves as we surrender our wills to the Absolute's command. Glory the third to our domination, for obedience to the Absolute places us above other mortals, and it is righteous to command them. And then through our obedience we have achieved dominion. The Absolute grants us permission for revelry without restraint, to express our joy and pride in the Absolute service.
No traps, please.
Peel everything off an altar when you find it.
Okay, this is the guy we already killed. Alright. We have killed the upstairs.
Yay. One section down.
And because we killed the eyeballs first, none of these guys down here know.
Excellent work. No one will see us coming.
And now we're gonna sell all the stuff we took from the dead bodies.
The absolute
No one will be
war
any
drums
the
beat
wiser.
loud in your chest. How may I serve? Slaughter well.
Damn, that guy's got an intense
The
mustache.
absolute war drums beat loud in your chest. How may I serve?
I'm making sure I got all the special things before we murder him.
Can't you just loot him after you murder him, or
They don't always.
does death minimize?
They don't always
Ah.
have their entire stock.
Bogus.
So that's why we're gonna sell the shit we don't need. First. Okay, we got most of his money.
Slaughter well, true soul.
Like that you're preluding this body. Slaughter well? Oh, I
Ever at your
intend to.
service.
Now we gotta talk to the mob. Okay, she does not have any of the potions that I want. And we already sold stuff to the other guy, so...
Looking over. I'll feed him his own boy.
Alright, we're gonna close this door. We can close it, right? Oh no, we don't have a door. We'll have to be sneaky. Can anyone see us?
Ignorance breeds madness.
Lizelle. Murder this man.
You were
Of
witness
this human sack of flesh.
You're headed for the cells.
Time to strike.
Great if after a certain point the narrator said, "Someone saw you doing a crime." Again!
I got this.
Keep doing this.
Fun.
We have all the
Don't
crimes.
you know it's wrong? Just gotta commit every crime.
Time to kill. Let's do it.
I will ascend.
I don't fancy their chances.
On the victor's path.
Where do I go from here? Try me. Don't mind if I do. Let's have a look.
What a day. I could really use some shut-eye.
I like that because Astarion has a
Copper for your thoughts.
lightning sword. Everyone that he kills close up has like a charcoal body.
Done it. You've made him literally too hot to handle.
Shocking turn of events. Really.
Ooh.
Ever at your service.
Oh, we're getting into bad James Bond pun territory, and I'm loving it.
We're selling you the weapons of your recently murdered friends. Don't mind us.
Don't ask where we got them. Just don't. Just, you'll be happier that way if you don't ask.
An honor, true soul.
You sure you don't want me to check those crates? Be nice to know what we're shipping.
The Absolute's war drums beat loud in your chest. How may I serve? Slaughter well, true soul.
I feel like there's some kind of metaphor for capitalism at work here, but I just can't put my finger on it. The looting and the selling and the reselling.
We're about to go talk to the lady that wants to fuck Astarion.
Just the one?
Araj Oblordra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a
Gonna
true
go tell her to
soul
kick rocks, right?
and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing.
Sanguineous arts.
I'm listening.
Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
What does this potion do exactly?
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, hmm?
And what exactly will you do with the blood you keep?
Research, naturally. A little experimentation, perhaps. I have an innate curiosity for all things sanguine.
Okay.
Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes.
Curiosity for all things
All of your very
sanguine.
best traits.
Become a phlebotomist
in
like
a
a
bottle.
normal person.
Use it well. Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your friend. He's a vampire, no? Or one of their spawn, at least.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I prefer if
He's
you
just
did.
covered in blood when he says that.
I assume he
Yeah, I
doesn't
know. So
Um,
innocent looking.
Excuse me, he's his own person.
I'm sure he really believes that.
Rude.
How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry. You want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
I'm surprised, Astarion. I thought you'd jump at a chance like this.
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something
Do
wrong
what he
with
wants
her
and fight who
blood.
he wants.
I can smell it from here. It's rank.
What do you mean, what's wrong with her blood?
I can't say. It just smells wrong. Unnatural.
She got nasty blood.
Drinking
She's
it wouldn't kill
stank-ass
me,
bitch.
but it would not be pleasant.
I don't want
I don't
none
have
of your
all day,
stanky ass
true
blood.
soul.
Don't do anything you don't want to.
All right. Thank you. It's still a no, I'm afraid.
How very disappointing.
Thank you. I appreciated that.
Okay, I'm gonna save. Because she gives you a different potion based on what species you are. So I'm gonna see if we can actually sneak Minthara and Hallison in to get potions from them too. And then it's okay if we get caught
Might as well
because
game
we're
the system.
killing everyone, so it won't matter.
It doesn't count as a crime if no one who was a witness is alive afterwards.
Okay. Minthara's with us.
This fortress was a seat of the High Heralds, I believe. Long gone from here, of course.
The who now?
A council of intellectuals, respected throughout Faerun. Leading authorities on heraldry, of course, but also history, genealogy, and diplomacy.
Seems like diplomacy failed if they allowed Ketheric Thorm to take over. Twice.
Alright, in we go.
That smells.
Okay.
What now?
Astarion, your turn to get a potion.
Welcome back, true soul. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
This is blasphemy, my blood is sacred. Alright, let's do it.
Just a little prick and it's all over.
Man, it's
Close
my
your
blood. I'm
eyes.
using it.
There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well.
Okay, Lae'zel's turn.
Will be done.
Araj O'Blaudra, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion. Just a little. There we are. Or
Now we have a Githyanki potion.
Seek and you shall find me.
Gil, time for you to offer your finger.
Araj O'Blaudra. Should you be interested, I have a with one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
We can have extra dialogue because he's a
Interesting.
wizard. A Zangarian blood mage. Unusual for you to be so far from Avasa.
Goodness, no. Nothing
Vasa.
so unsanitary. The Oblodra's clan practice their own form of blood alchemy.
You realize why the name rings familiar? House Oblodra was purged a century ago by an alliance of rival drow houses. Among the many crimes tallied against them, their reckless experimentation with illithid breeding stock.
It's not a true soul you want. You want Illithid's tainted blood.
Blessed by the Absolute, but not blinded by it. Now I simply must study you. The beings you speak of have no use for gods, and yet here we stand in a church of their making. Unless they are not the makers, but simply the means, wouldn't that be a secret worth? So let me adjust my offer. Your blood and your silence, in exchange for the potions I mention, and a tidy pile of gold besides.
No snitches. Alright, let's do it.
Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes.
Don't snitch.
A little pain for a lot of gold. And there we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well.
My faith will guide me.
Shadowheart, your turn.
Araj Oblor. Should you be interested, I have a particular with one drop. I can brew a rather
a weird
potent
blood
potion
drive.
for you. Just
We're all
a
getting
little
cool
pain for a lot
potions.
of gold. There we are. All of your very best traits.
Alright, Will's up. We'll get a second human potion.
Araj, should you be interested, I have a with one drop. I can brew a little. There we are.
Alright, Karlak to get a second.
Araj, should you be interested, I have a with one drop. I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, a little. There we are.
Should have had Gale go first. She's giving everyone a lot of gold.
Sylvanus' blessings.
I wonder what happens if Hallison talks to her.
We can find out, I
Because
assume.
he doesn't have a worm brain.
Araj Oblord, should you be interested, I have a particular offer. With one drop, I can brew a rather.
But he's not a
just
true
little
soul,
prick,
so
and
I
it's a
don't.
little there we are.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, he got a potion. That doesn't quite make sense, but.
Our enemies still draw.
Alright, I want to see if Minthara has special dialogue with the other drow who was kicked out of drow.
The drow who got kicked out of drow school.
Yeah.
Trader in all things.
For not
Should
drowing
you be
right.
interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make.
Here we go. The house that was destroyed a century ago.
Thankfully, I wasn't in it at the time. My cousins did like to boast about their view over the Claw Rift. And now their bones decorate the bottom.
Alright.
With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you.
Oath of
The rest,
Vengeance. If
I keep
it'll
for
help me
myself.
vanquish my foes, fine.
Well, it'll certainly do something, my most noble vindicator.
Everybody wants a little vengeance.
A little pain for a lot of gold. There we are. All of your.
Okay. Back to murder.
I have such a headache.
Just a pinch.
Let's see. I'm gonna close the door. No one's allowed to see our crimes.
Or is our secret crimes, you see.
I'm gonna try a thing. Which is... Durge is gonna lead them all to a spot.
subtle steps.
Indolence breeds madness. Onward.
At the ready.
That way.
What's next?
Carlack's dancing.
Just having a great time.
2 steps at a time.
Making me sweat.
It's important to always have a song in your
Got it.
in your sulfurous heart.
Yep.
Speak to me. I shall move there.
In your name. If you insist.
Looking ahead.
So the other guards aren't gonna come
Maybe
over?
it'll bring us closer.
Someone there?
Let's see if they do.
I am ready, whatever may come.
Well, those guards are good. Not moving.
Out of my way.
Minthara, you're up. Don't miss.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Carlack, you take care of this guy.
Need to learn the hard way.
I am fury. I am death. I will not know failure.
Can you feel death's cold grip? Let's go.
Need something that does thunder damage.
Thunder damage. How can we? There's some very bad jokes I want to make there that I shouldn't make now, but considering I was making a joke earlier about thunderwear, it feels natural. It feels natural.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Blood follows me everywhere. With haste. Allow me to demonstrate.
Okay, I'm gonna have Hallison go first,
Enemies afoot.
so he can do my favorite spell.
Like anytime you're asking Hallison to attack, you should be able to say, "Okay, bear with me."
May the dice roll in my favor.
did not mean to do that.
On your command. Onward.
Let's end this.
Good. Okay. The thing won't tell on us now.
My time's running out.
All this destroyed furniture.
Hells. My time's running out.
Down the hatch.
Victory awaits.
The dance macabre. Yes.
Survival is all that matters.
Oh no, I'm encumbered.
You loot when you're encumbered.
You gotta give stuff to Lae'zel.
Lae'zel, I need you to do heavy lifting for me.
Yep. We need the girlies to help. Alright, no longer encumbered.
A hero at heart.
Unencumbered. I almost said unencumbered, and I was like, wait.
Alright, we've healed up Will from our accidental fight starting.
Blacket's will be done.
Alright. Is you over here? Alright. Kill this guy.
Rid of this man.
You're being arrested for assault. Judging by the look on this guard's face, you're getting off lightly.
That's okay, we're gonna murder you.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Bye forever, pal.
Hey, Hallison leveled up.
Yay, good for him.
I am fury. I am death.
Well, so much for peace.
Everybody leveled up. Or at least most people did.
Aw, it's a good day for everybody.
Oh, this murder's paying off. Only Astarion didn't level up, so we gotta kill one more person for our boyfriend.
Things we do.
We'll go down to the docks and kill some people.
I am loath to see anyone behind bars. Reminds me of my time as a guest of the goblins.
I thought we killed everyone down here, but I guess not. Oh, that's right, because we didn't come back here after breaking the tieflings out.
Always something more to be done.
Step quick.
Okay, so who goes first?
Heating up. In position.
Time to strike. Taking position. Bow or break.
Mistra Rill. Of course.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
This is my time. Coming through.
The guard's been killed.
Your command.
That's a crime! You can't kill guards! This other guard is a little worried now, I assume.
Good job, Minthara.
Great job, Minthara.
At any cost. I cannot falter.
What do we do without her?
Oh, we don't want to hit Minthara.
What's the plan?
I don't know, what is the plan, Shadowheart?
On I go.
Keep asking us what the plan is. Do you ever have anything to contribute to the plan, Shadowheart?
Well, she just
Take some
contributed
initiative.
those flames, so that worked.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good contribution.
Level up time! We got a new spell! Greater invisibility. I love greater invisibility. It helps us steal shit with our boyfriend.
That's great! Or invisibility. Steph in the chat saying boyfriends that steal together, heal together?
I mean,
Boyfriends that
maybe.
steal together are the real deal together. Yeah!
Wow, we're already at level 11. Maximum level is 12 in the default game.
Yeah, I'd say you're doing pretty good then.
Oh, that's the best spell. So we don't need this. And we don't need that. We don't use this that one much. What are some lower level spells we could put in? I like that this spell is just called Harm.
That's the harming spell, you see.
Yes.
A spell that does harm. Eventually you get to upgrade it to harm of a grievous nature.
Let's see. We'll give him Circle of Death. That seems good. Spells. What spells to give him? Okay, I think Hallison's in good shape as far as what spells he's got. Okay. These people have worms in their brain. What am I supposed to do with that?
God, it's like the universe just wants you to have a ton of worms for brains.
Heading out.
on the move.
Since she's at level 11, Lae'zel gets to attack 3 times now.
This feels good.
Yay. 3 times as much violence for Lae'zel. Because she earned it.
She's good at it.
She does it so very well.
Still no brain worms. And we're encumbered again. This is where we got all the tieflings out of jail. And now that we're not in a hurry, we can steal stuff.
Yay.
Something over there.
Can steal at a breezy, easy, leisurely pace.
Yeah.
You know what? We've earned that at this point.
Oh, Lae'zel's encumbered.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
So we gotta give some stuff to Karlach.
Karlach, we need you to carry Lae'zel.
Lae'zel's still encumbered. Give stuff to Karlach. Don't give it to Gale, because Gale's got puny little wizard arms.
Wizards notoriously cannot lift.
Yep.
Where am I? What's going on? anything of use. What's that?
Call me crazy, but every time you find something in a barrel, I feel like it should be more than 2 small objects, because
It's
barrels,
a big barrel.
notoriously
Yeah.
good for holding things. Yeah. There should be more stuff in a barrel.
Well, to be
at any
fair,
given time.
most of what we're finding is rotten things. So
Okay.
these are like the leftovers that people forgot in the barrel. What do you think's down there?
More barrels?
Murder, mostly.
A whole barrel full of murder. More fun than a barrel of murder monkeys.
The right of these prisoners to die in mortal combat was
Hardly the
stolen
worst
from them.
atrocity the Absolutes committed.
One of many, but by no means the least. To die properly is a matter of honor.
We found monsters.
Okay. No matter where we look, we will find monsters.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Who is in Astarian's way? Minthara, I need you
Let me strike.
to move over here.
I seek an advantage.
As soon as you said, who is in Astarian's way, my immediate thought was the Straits, clearly.
Yeah, they really got him down.
Always in the way.
Quickly.
True encumberers.
One monster down, thanks to our boyfriend.
I will ascend.
He does good work.
My path be true. This is your end.
tempest I will raise. Swiftly now.
Let us see the battle won. Yes.
Nothing will stand in my way. Light on my feet.
Battle favors the fearless. 2 steps at a time.
Ready.
I'm ready.
Swift and lethal. You bow, or you break.
Look at all this squishiness.
That series of words you usually say.
That's curious.
You seeing all this squishiness? It's a whole lot of it.
What the hells is this place?
It's a lot of blood.
An illithid oubliette.
Certainly more than an
Right
average
beneath
amount
the
you'd
towers.
expect.
The colony must be close. That must be where the tadpoles are coming from.
Open this viscera. You don't know how I got onto this? I think I glitched through and now I don't know how to get back in.
Now you are one with the viscera. The viscera is home now.
There we go. Now we're back in. We got a tadpole.
Free tadpole.
Now we can put more worms in our brain.
More worms. More worms.
Wormios.
Copper for your thoughts.
Okay, so you don't have any thoughts about that we're in a big giant pool of blood. Got it.
It feels like an odd thing to not have an opinion on, you know? No, nothing? No,
Nothing. No.
no 2 cents at all?
No thoughts on this?
Really?
No? Okay.
Everyone's fairly chill about it, all things considered.
Ugh. The stink of that place might never wash out.
Okay, Astarian, you need more worms in your brain.
Every morning we wake up, we look at him and we go, this guy needs more worms.
You get those worms.
More worms. Of the brain variety.
I can do better. I must.
Alright, now we're gonna kill the outside people.
Would you say we're killing the outsiders?
The outside people. There's a door to the dock that we use to escape with Vinthara. Oh, but first, there's apparently sausage up here. This is a bad place to keep your sausage.
I feel like the health inspector would have thoughts.
Was the guard like sitting up there eating his lunch?
Guess so. He's just chilling.
Not long before we march on the city. Don't see how, Trousseau. It's just supplies going ahead of the...
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Right, time for some murders. Astarian, I want you up here, so that way you have a good shot.
A good murder vantage.
Yeah, basically. The high ground, if you will.
were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Come on, Karlach. Show him who you are. Time for a cup.
Two guys down.
I am fury. I am death.
Alright, where's the other guy? So we have one over here. And... well, that guy's all the way over there.
He's very lost.
We'll, kill the dwarf first.
Make way.
Gotta step away for just a second, but I will be right back.
Alright.
Knight to King 5. No holding back. Finding my way.
Nothing important is ever easy. One day I'll catch a break.
Alright, did I miss any good murders?
No, it's just taking us a long time to run over to this guy who's often...
Unleash me.
Man, don't you wish the guys would just come to you sometimes?
That would be more convenient.
I hate to say it, but it is 10:15 and I'm starting to lose some steam.
A wise
Yeah,
move.
when we're done killing these two guys, I was gonna call it.
The final two.
I am ready.
You know what, Allison, I think...
Have faith.
Keep going.
Let's finish this.
Have faith in your ability to take these chumps down.
Hell yeah, counterspell. Oof. That was hard.
Yeah, that was a little complicated there.
Got it.
Shall we dance? Be quick.
striking distance.
No holding back. No time to waste.
Onward.
This is my time.
I need to rest. Sunset can't
Delicious.
Ooh, sorry about that.
Yeah. Astarion was
It's
so
been a weird
far
day,
away
that's all I can
from the rest of the fight that he didn't realize he was in the fight.
Right away.
They go on a little jog to get there.
I thirst for combat. Find a route.
hungry for the slaughter. This way.
Victory awaits.
What fools these mortals be.
Alright, we did it.
Yay!
We murdered all the guys on the docks.
Done. You did all the crimes.
All the crimes.
Done it.
Achievements. There is a cat hole here.
Sorry, a hole for cats?
Yes. What we can do is we can have Hallison turn into a cat and go in it. It probably just It probably just goes up to one of the upper levels, a place we've already been. But let's see.
Father, watch over your servant.
Okay. Hallison, turn into a Kit Kat. Yeah, see, it just goes up here. Oh, we've been here already. Alright.
We have that option that we are aware of.
Kit Kats can meow. Alright,
Because they are good.
Okay, we're gonna save there.
Solid.
Thanks for watching. Next week, I'm at Emerald City, so there is no stream. The week after that, we shall do more murders at Moonrise Towers. Thanks for watching, and everybody have a good one. Later.
See you next time.